Amazon's Echo range keeps expanding. Which one should you buy? There are 5 products in the range: the $50 Echo Dot, the $100 Echo, the $150 Echo Plus, the new $130 Echo Spot that I don't have here, and the $230 Echo Show. And our basic recommendation is that in most situations you should probably get the Echo Dot. It's the smallest in the range and you really can't complain about the $50 price tag. It has most of the functionality of these two bigger devices. The only thing you're really sacrificing is audio quality. Now, make no mistake, the audio in the Dot is fine for most things. It just isn't quite rich enough for music for our liking. But if you want good music, our recommendation is still to get the Echo Dot, but to pair it with a set of wired or Bluetooth speakers. And that's because while the speakers on the Echo and the Echo Plus are better, they're still not great. If you're really serious about audio, consider a Sonos One. It comes with Amazon Alexa built in, which you can use to control a multi-room audio system. But the Alexa function is only on the base unit. You can't speak Alexa commands to individual speakers around your house. The other advantage of the Dot is that it's cheap enough that you can buy a handful and place them around your house. You really can't go wrong with this deal. So when might you want to spend more money? Well, if you're building a smart home system, you need a hub to tie everything together, and not all of the Echo devices can do that. The Echo Plus does, but for $150 you might want to consider spending an extra $80 on the Echo Show. It's $230 and we think it's the best device in the Echo range. For the money, you also get a much better microphone system and a 7-inch screen. If you have a compatible camera, you can bring up video from the camera, and you can also use it to make video calls, but only to someone else with an Echo Show or the Alexa app on their smartphone. The screen can also be used to display things like the weather forecast. It'll verify what you've said, and you can use it to show off your photos as long as you store them in the Amazon cloud. It'll also show you your shopping list, and you can edit it with the on-screen keyboard in case the unit misheard you. But for the same price, you can buy a whole handful of Dots. So while we love the technology in the Echo Show, only go for it if you really need these extra features. Now, a wild card here is the Echo Spot. It's coming in late December and it has a small circular screen and is closer in size to the Dot, but it doesn't have the smart home hub. It'll cost $130 and we haven't had a chance to test it yet, but if you like the idea of having an Echo with a display, the Echo Spot is a much less expensive alternative to the Echo Show, which has the larger screen. Amazon also has the Tap, a $130 device and the only battery-powered one in the range. We only recommend it if you don't have power where you want to use Alexa.